right, exciting times. We have new stuff. Anthony got a blue. No, that's not. That's what I've got. The Spark. You got the blue.
You got the Bluebird.
The Bluebird.
The blue
The blue brand. It's so confusing. Blue is the brand of mic, and some of their mics are actually blue, like that one.
Some of the things,
but mine was orange.
It's called a baby bottle. I've seen some people call it.
Yeah, that's a good mic.
I think that's a nickname.
Just the shape of it.
Yeah, that's a really good mic.
It's more like a fat handle lollipop than a baby bottle, though.
And this mic you got me.
Yeah.
I've already. It does like a tap handle, dude. That one I've got that broke. Let's turn it into a tap handle.
You got a microphone that broke?
A blue Spark. Well, because I dropped it. It didn't break because it wasn't any good.
Yeah,
it broke because I didn't need to drop it.
I got a fitting. All we gotta do is get epoxied in.
Oh, you know what? We could also turn my blue mic, the one that's like.
I mean, I don't know.
We should call for
that would be fitting for you to have a microphone tap.
Oh yeah, in a freaking studio, basically, you got a tap handle that's a microphone. That'd be dope. Cool.
Well, Mark, you need to scoot up a little bit.
I'm so bad about that. Like we're doing our level checks, and I'm right here on top of the mic. And when we start talking, I kick back in the chair and relax, and then I'm too far from the mic.
I swear I'm gonna get you a Britney Spears head mic.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Whoa!
All right, so
you're not that innocent.
And I've got what's my mic called that you got me?
Rode Pod mic.
Rode Pod mic. This is the if you can't afford an SM7B, this is the mic you get.
That's what everybody said. And dude, I love mine.
Yeah, as soon as Rob gave us this new interface that we're using, and he's coming tomorrow night, by the way, to help me get the back inputs working so we can have, because y'all are sharing a mic and I'm talking on my new one. But he's going to tell me how to get those back ones working so we can have multiple, like up to 7?
Well, there's 6 in the back and 2, and this will be 8.
I doubt we'll ever have 8 people in here trying to talk at the same time.
We ain't got 8 microphones.
That would be hell to edit, by the way.
Whoa.
But while he's here, we're going to do a segment about the show we did with them and Sinking 7 on the 18th.
That was a good show.
And I've got another, since we're kind of doing announcements, I've got another interview lined up with my boy Jay. And I'm not going to say his last name because I butcher it every time. But while I've got him on the show, we're going to get that sorted out. I'm going to, vowel by vowel, get him to... And because I feel bad giving people a shout-out and say their name wrong because I also have a last name that is often butchered. Very often.
Surprisingly, so do I.
So do I.
On the spelling, nobody can spell my last name.
Really?
It's a habit to say Camp, C-A-M-P, when I'm telling someone my last name. Because they always spell it wrong.
How they try to spell it?
With a K or a K-E most of the time.
I've never heard of that.
Always have to spell my last name.
That's crazy.
Or they think I say count.
Well, see, I start spelling mine like right away. They're like, "What's your name?" I'm like, Mark C-L. Like I don't even pronounce it for them. I just
Laura does the same thing.
I always say Lander without a S. Lander, no S.
Yeah. But what name? Camp C-A-M-P. When we're ordering food or stuff.
At least yours is short. It takes me forever to spell mine out. And they're like, "Why do you say that? Klingenhammer?" I'm like, no, there's no H.
So crazy about my
like
guy.
Klingon.
There's 4 letters.
Well,
in my
sort
last
of,
name
but with a C and an A
nobody
instead
knows
of a
how to
K and an
pronounce
O. It's not exactly. Any rate, we had a Christmas party, and it was good.
Yeah, I heard y'all had a lot of fun.
Yes. You were here for a little while. You had to go to work.
Yeah, I was here before all the partying started.
It was pretty early for a party for us.
Very early for a party.
But I was proud that there were, I was scared there were people not be here when you were here because it was so early. But there were.
Everybody was here except
just
for
about the people.
Sean and Nikki.
Yeah, well, they had to work late, or she had to work late. But it was a good party. It was really good.
We had great food. The
food, yeah. We don't mess around when it comes to eating.
Good Lord.
Dude, I hurt myself at work that night. I ate so much.
I got a funny story that I don't even think I told y'all this. Well, I went to Sam's. They've got me spoiled. They have pre-smoked turkeys, and I bought one for Thanksgiving, and everybody liked it. And so I was going back to get another one for this party, and there was this lady putting out those smoked hams, this like brown sugar glazed spiral cut ham. I was like, that was good. So I got 2 of them. I didn't know if one would be enough. And I get it out and get the instructions because it's cooked. But you got to heat it up a certain way because you don't want to cook it.
Right.
You want to like basically low heat, long time, and it says cook in foil, and it came wrapped in foil.
I know what you're fixing to say.
So I cut the mesh bag off and discarded it, and I just got this big ham in foil. So I cooked it in the foil.
He left it in the plastic bag.
No, I cut away the full when it was done, and it was encased in plastic.
Yes.
But luckily, I cooked it on low heat, so the plastic didn't melt. Nobody complained over toxic
thought it was
plastic
great.
Fumes. But
So the one you're cooking tonight,
I cut the plastic off.
Cut the plastic off.
I did cut the plastic off
Awesome.
and used my own foil. They won't foil me again.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Not good.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't think that was. I thought that was decorative.
I got you
shiny paper.
I got you a bottle of Whistle Pig.
Yes.
And be honest, what do you think about it? I know it's something new.
I'm not a rye fan, but I've heard that was a very good rye, so I wanted to try it. And it's good. It's one
thought
of
it was
the
pretty
betters.
good.
I mean, but there's good bears that bad. There's good ryes. There's bad ryes. Bullet's a good bourbon, but I don't like Bullet rye.
I don't either. But I liked the Whistle Pig.
Wild Turkey's a rye, but who likes Wild Turkey?
I drink Wild Turkey.
Wild Turkey's just a punch in the nuts, though, right?
It's pretty
It's
abrasive.
just a punch in the nuts.
It's
Basil Hayden's pretty rye. It's pretty decent. So, but Whistle Pig.
I didn't know Basil Hayden was rye.
It's pretty rye. Yeah, it's
And
not.
I love Basil Hayden.
It's not 100% like Whistle Pig and Whistle Pig is.
So it's what do they call it? A mix, not a mixture.
It's not considered a
hybrid,
blend, but it's got a lot of rye in it.
Yeah.
So it's a rye whiskey.
Everyone at home, if you're drinking, you have to take a sip. I opened a beer.
Sierra.
She's probably not drinking, but she's probably listening.
Hops.
Whoa.
Do you have to drink if you say hops too?
I do.
No, that's what the Sierra said. Whenever somebody opens a beer or says hops, they have to drink. So I just made somebody drunk.
So Kel, I got me a mic, this mic, which it's bittersweet when you're not here, because I want you to be on the podcast, but when you're not, I get to use your microphone. Now I get to use mine because it's the same mic.
Which is funny. I got you one. You're using yours.
But you're not using
mine.
yours.
We're using Anthony's new mic.
That mic is hot though.
Yeah.
I think it'll pick up. I think that one would have been okay, but I think that one's gonna pick the both.
Oh, it's
of you up.
picking it up. Yeah.
When
And see, when Rob gets here, if he gets that back interface working, I can set it. I can set everything up exactly like we like it,
And
click
save it.
save right here. And the next time I come, I'll click load, and we ain't got to spend an hour.
And I won't be here, and Clint will be, and I'll be.
And it will totally be up. Well, no, I'll just make Clint sit way over there.
Set it tomorrow.
It's like you're gonna be on the podcast, but it's not gonna feel like you are. I think. Nah, maybe that's not too loud. I'm gonna turn y'all down just a hair, because when we laugh and stuff, it gets peaky.
Well, I was gonna say I can turn it down on the pre-sauna some more too.
Yeah, there's like 4 different places to adjust the volume. So what was we talking about? I got you Whistle Pig. You got me the mic. I got you.
You got me a bunch of D&D stuff.
The official D&D dice roller. It's a little castle.
Which is awesome.
And people say, why do you need something that rolls your dice for you? 1, because it's cool as hell. 2, how often do we drop dice on the ground?
All the time.
And we're like pretty big men, and we have to get down on the floor and pick them up.
And with my handicap,
And
I'm
it drops in a
always
little
dropping
bowl.
dice.
It has a nice little bowl at the bottom there that it keeps the dice in. And I got you a set of really ginormous
Yes.
D&D dice.
With a really cool wooden case. Oh, that thing is awesome.
And everybody, I think, got some form of a Buffalo Wild Wings card.
Yeah.
Which there's so many of us that have Buffalo Wild Wings cards. They're probably gonna social distance us when we go.
I told you, dude. I think I've got 7 in my wallet.
Yeah.
Jeez, well, hey, I'll drinks on Kellogg.
Well, every time y'all go, it's always during the week.
Yeah.
I'm at work.
Yeah, that's when they have the specials though.
Yeah.
I got you a ginormous beer mug and a 1817 shirt.
Oh look, I hung the sign you got
And
me.
a Batcave sign, and where's it?
Do you think that looks good right there?
Yes, I like
Yes.
it.
You know how I love getting decorations for the main
Where's
game. But it seriously takes a long time to figure out. 'Cause
Where
I'm running out of real estate.
You need to put the message board right there where nobody can see it.
Okay.
Right, see where in the apartment, that little
Yeah.
square? It's perfect fit.
Yeah, that would fit good there.
And Anthony
You got me
got
that
me,
the Batman message board. It's like a Batman sign that you punch out the letters and make it say whatever you want. I'm
That
sure.
is cool.
I'm sure we'll be very
See
mature
it?
about the messages we put on the board. I'm sure none of
Absolutely.
it will be juvenile in any way.
And none of the letters will ever get lost.
Yes.
Ever.
I'm gonna have to use a damn $sign for the S again.
Anthony got me a cool pocket knife, the Swiss Army knife. He got me this awesome hoodie.
That is a cool hoodie.
I got
You're a
that-
Jeep guy.
I got the gray.
Yeah, I am. And yes,
That
it's
looked better
awesome.
than the black.
It's got Jeep
The
upside
gray
down
look better than the black to me.
as the
And I'm
Jeep
normally
logo
the
letters,
black
and it
clothes
says
guy,
beer.
but I love this gray.
I never
It's
know
so
Jeep
nice.
upside down spelled beer.
I never realized that.
You never seen a Jeep upside down?
Is that just a happy accident, or did like the people that invent Jeeps go, "Hey man, check this out"?
We would never
It's
know.
beer. Yeah, Jeeps have been around for a minute.
Yeah, long time.
Didn't they use them in World War One?
Yeah,
Yes.
they wouldn't. They just wouldn't call it Jeep.
Oh,
Well,
they
it's
look
called
like
Jeep
Jeep.
Willys.
It was a Willis.
A Willis.
What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, and dude, I told Alicia she won the internet for what she got me. And she said, "Win the internet? Is that a good thing?" I was like, "Oh yeah, it's real popular. People are really getting into it."
Thought it was break the internet.
Oh, maybe that was the saying, and I
That
got it
is
wrong.
the saying.
Anyway, the way this came about is neat. It's got a good backstory. She found out I wanted this by listening to the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Which proves she listens to the podcast,
Yeah.
which is cool in itself. But me and you did that Jason rundown. And we wanted to figure out the timeline of
Yeah.
how old Jason would be in each movie. And like we paused the podcast and like researched it. Like you were on your phone, I was on Google, and we
Got the calculators.
we were adding stuff, subtracting stuff, and we even found this website that I gave a shout out to that did part of the timeline for us. And I said on there that I really wanted. They had just come out with the Blu-ray box set with every Friday the 13th movie. I was like, man, I want that because I'm in a Jason Voorhees fan club, and like the day that thing came out, it was just pictures of them holding up their box set, like yeah. It's like I want that kind of joy in my life, and now I've got it.
Is it worth it? Is it that kind of
Dude.
joy in your life?
It comes with this huge booklet. It's got all kinds of cool shit in it about the movies, and it's got still shots and stuff like that. It comes with 2 bonus DVDs, and the first one is the composer talking about the music. I didn't know he the way he did the music. He wanted the music only to play when Jason was there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the music is for him. For like when the killer shows up, that's when you hear that orchestra playing. Like there's a few scenes where there's other stuff playing, but like the orchestra people, this is when Jason is there.
I did
know
not
that.
realize that.
I didn't either. And I've always been curious about how they take a VHS or DVD and convert it to Blu-ray. But according to this, it says there's new 4K scans from the original camera negatives for part 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 2K scans of Jason Goes to Hell. So basically what they do is they take the original camera negatives and rescan them in a higher quality. They don't just take like whatever is available for the DVD and upconvert. They like rescan the reels, which is pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
So it's gonna literally be a higher quality, not just an upconvert.
But if the reels are low quality to begin with, you wouldn't think it.
Well, yeah, it's not gonna look like you're watching, Wonder Woman 84, but we'll get to that later in a non-spoiler segment.
Yeah, because I hadn't seen.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a break. We're gonna eat, and we'll come back and do spoilery stuff with plenty of warning for Wonder Woman and Mandalorian.
Does that mean I got to leave the room for Wonder Woman?
I have to leave the room for Mandalorian.
We'll figure.
We'll swap out.
We'll figure it out. There's new audio commentaries, a bunch of interviews, location features. Of course, I mentioned the booklet, Friday the 13th Chronicles. Like most of the DVDs have 2 DVDs in it, and for each, like there's different cuts of the movie. Because when you have the theatrical release, it's shorter than the original. There's stuff they cut out for.
I thought the theatrical was longer.
No, the original cut would be longer.
Yeah, original cut's longer.
Okay.
Yeah, they cut it down to. They just cut, like when you get a DVD, sometimes they'll have the cut scenes
Yeah.
where you can watch individually. These are all added in to that. Because so that's the one you're definitely going to want to watch as a fan, that version. So that's pretty cool too. I'm looking forward to as many times as I've seen these movies, I will know what's a new scene.
I'm going to say, I think we need to make
Like that's not in the original.
We just need to have a Friday the 13th day.
There's 17 Blu-rays in that box.
Wow.
Okay, 2 days.
Yeah. So yeah, that's not all she got me, but that was like, because she was surprised I didn't know what it was. I was like, I don't have a clue. And I'm not just one I like being surprised, so I didn't try to. The only thing I did say is, I said, is it something I can open in front of my parents? Because I was thinking, like, if she got me Macallan or something like that, I probably wouldn't open in front of my parents. Even though there's another funny story of a screw-up of mine about that.
Was that the jelly butt plug incident?
Yeah. The vibrating grape jelly buddy plug.
Bloody butt bug.
What was I saying? You threw me off track.
Is it something you can open in front of
Oh,
your
yeah.
parents?
And she was like, I don't, what do you mean? So I knew it wasn't liquor. And that's about it. And she told me, she's like, well, you said you wanted it. I was like, I did? It's like, I say I want a lot of things. And she says, I said, who did I say to that I wanted it? She said, the whole world. And I still didn't get it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and then I opened it, and she's like, you said it on the podcast. I was like, you listen to my podcast. That's awesome. So anyway, like I said, that's not all she got me. She got me the Sasquatch.
The Sasquatch is awesome.
Oh no, we was coming back from picking up the pool table, and right there when the little break in the trees right there, the Sasquatch shines like a beacon. I mean,
That is
so
awesome.
you can see it from the road out there.
I said we need to make cutouts and just kind of stick them
Stuck there
right
like,
along the
like he's
creek bank right there.
I think I'm going to move him to the driveway.
stick him in the woods.
Oh my gosh. That was messing people up.
We can get some glowing red eyes, LEDs to put in.
Just hook it to the motion sensor. When the motion sensor goes off, the red eyes come on.
Ooh.
She got me a pot too. So now we could.
She got you some pot. But
No,
that's
that big ass
illegal in-
brew kettle right there. It's a what, 15 gallon or
It's a 20.
it's a 20 gallon? Yeah, I thought it looked awful big. So I could do 15 gallons at a time. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of beer.
Mine's on the way. We can do 30.
Oh, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We'll have to do something like a smash.
Yeah. Oh,
We gotta say we brewed 30 gallons of beer.
I still got a 15.
We have enough kegs?
So,
That's what I was going to say. We got enough carboys and kegs and
We need 6.
we don't have enough fermenters to do it.
fermenters.
You got a lot of fermenters.
I can do 12. I got a 12 gallon and a 7, so that's
Oh, we need some
19
5-gallon
gallons. So
buckets,
yeah, I
right?
got 5
Food
gallons.
grade 5 gallon buckets.
I got
We can
enough.
do that.
Yeah, we got enough. We probably got enough.
I just want to say, like, even if it's a big pain in the ass, I want to go
It's gonna
through
be a
that.
pain in the ass.
I was thinking, and there's not many times where we'll need to brew 30 gallons of beer because we only need to.
Yeah, I'm not saying we should do it often,
But
but just to say we did it.
because Herb bought a couple of kegs. He bought him a keg and he bought me a keg for brewing it, and he's going to pay for the ingredients when I do brew him a batch of beer. And if he likes a batch of beer that we brew normally, like the stout,
Buffalo Sweat?
the stout, the Buffalo Sweat clone.
Yeah.
That's what he wants next, and everybody likes that beer.
Oh, the butterfly stout. I'm sorry.
The Buffalo Sweat.
Yeah.
No, the butterfly stout. I remember now. But so if we brewed that beer, I'd need at least 15 gallons.
Yeah.
I had to have 15 gallons to fill 3 kegs.
What was the other name for that? Mark Slept All Day Stout?
The Mark Slept All Day Stout.
Oh, this is an update. It's been a while since we've done a podcast. I don't think we've talked about the old boots.
The old boots.
It's done. It's in the kegerator.
I mean, y'all talked about making it.
We'll pour you one when we take a break.
And that's what I was going
You took a sip.
I took a sip that
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I had to
You
work.
gotta
Was it
drink
done at that point though?
No,
It's probably better
it
carbonated.
was-
It wasn't fully carbonated.
Yeah, it wasn't carbonated. And it was cold, but it was more just chilled.
That's what's great about you having that your setup, because when I get the keg from you,
carbonated
it's
already.
already carbonated and cold.
Yeah.
All I have to do is drink it, and that's my favorite part.
That's what Laura says. She says, "What are you doing?"
I love that the
Because
most.
when I keg, like once I leave here after the beer's brewed, I still got to bring home. I got to pitch the yeast, and then after I pitch the yeast,
Because we don't
I
take
gotta-
the time to chill it.
I got to keg it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'd keg a batch of beer, and especially on a 10-gallon batch, I got to clean 2 kegs. I got to do all that. And I got to do everything. And I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm editing a podcast. Because I don't contribute in editing the podcast. So that's what I call editing a podcast.
Well, I feel like I hadn't in a while.
I'm cleaning
really hadn't
cleaning
done
beer
one.
buckets.
Yeah, but the shows you have to edit it. Do you have to edit or the hard ones to edit? Like when at a con or something.
But see, now that I got this new setup, I really want to edit a podcast so I know how the new setup works.
Well, I'll give you one to edit.
Yeah.
I'm still editing the Halloween episode. I'm like halfway through it. It's pretty good. If looks could kill right now.
Oh man, I'm scared because I remember that whole outing. Because I listened to all the footage and stuff I had.
Oh,
You wanna talk about
I meant to tell you this funny story real quick. Like my parents, they're, how would you say it?
They don't listen to this, do they?
No, I doubt it very seriously.
They're very, very conservative.
Yeah, that's good. They like you would. I don't cuss around them. You
They're
wouldn't.
evangelical conservative.
You wouldn't want to bring
I don't know.
alcohol. They don't
you
drink.
You get around John. John, he'll cut up a little bit.
I mean, yeah, they're not. They don't have sticks up their butt. They're just like.
I'm just saying, if John cusses, it's going to be shit damn hell. That's it.
Yeah, I've never heard my parents say a
But, I
swear
mean,
word
but
at all.
If he did,
Yeah.
yeah.
They've never drank at all, and so I don't like drink around them or cuss around them and stuff like that. Out of respect. But I made a mistake. Then this was like over a month ago. I was in Tupelo doing some shopping, and I stopped at Papa V's. Mm-hmm. And Alicia likes that is it lambic? Lambic peach.
Those are good. I don't know.
I was like,
peach
I'm gonna
is
get her
so-
one of these.
Pomegranate's good.
And this year, I stayed on top of my Christmas gift wrapping because if I would get like 3 presents, I would go ahead and wrap all 3 and put them under the tree. Then the next day, if 2 or 3 came in, I'd wrap them right there and put them under the tree. So I started early in the wrapping and all that. I didn't want to get overwhelmed because one year I had too many presents to wrap at once, and I hated Christmas. But anyway, I put that in a whiskey bottle box because it don't come in a box, and then wrapped it and put it under the tree. Well, then when we were loading up to go to my parents', we were just grabbing all the presents and throwing them in the truck. I forgot about that damn lambic peach. And we get there, and of course, somebody's playing Santa and handing out all the gifts. And of course, there's a box with her name on it. They gave it to her. She goes, "What is this?" I was like, "I have no idea." And she started opening it.
Gave it
I'm
to
like,
Alicia.
yeah, it had her name on it, so she gave it to her.
I just want
and
to
I'm
clarify.
like, and of course, Alicia was sitting next to me. She's like, "What is this?" I was like, I have no idea. I mean, it's. I know it's one that I wrapped because that's the paper I had out in the man cave that I was wrapping with, and I knew it was my handwriting. And I was just going through racking my brain like, what the hell is that? And she opened it, and as she popped the top on the box,
You remembered.
it hit me that I bought her that bottle, and because we were just talked about how I was asking about my present. Was it something I could open in front of my parents? And we had just talked about that right before that happened, and I was like, "Wow!"
You didn't look at her and go, "No,
Put it back. It was cool though. I mean, they didn't get mad. I mean, they're not strict or whatever you call it.
I don't think it was. It's not like she was opening a bottle of Mad Dog 2020. it was a.
It'd been funny if she did.
Lambic. It's not. Yeah.
And John looked at her and go, that's some bad shit.
That stuff ain't no good.
Stop right there. Let me have a pull of that. Give me a little snort.
But yeah, she quickly put the bottle away, and we moved on to other things. It wasn't like an incident. It was more funny than anything.
Well, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. So anyway, that was my only other funny Christmas story. Oh, and we have cool plans for New Year's.
I heard about y'all's plans for
You're
New
coming,
Year's.
right? You got to work?
No. We'll talk about it offline.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that sucks you can't make it. We're going to do, because normally, not normally, but some New Year's, I have a gig, and which Laura gives me a good what for when that happens.
It gives you a good what for.
She gives me a good tongue
Laura
lashing.
gives me a good what for when I come home from work and give her a hug. I don't know what you said that. Laura's never given anybody a good what for.
I don't know. She always gets mad at it.
Well,
when he said that.
she gets mad at me.
Laura don't get mad.
Her birthday or New Year's shows.
It's an intense situation.
I get a cussing.
Happy or hellishly vicious. That's the two.
She doesn't listen to this, does she?
No.
Yeah.
So we're safe.
Yeah. Whatever you do, if you go to a Christmas party at your buddy's house, don't pass out and go in the truck.
Yeah. Well, we started. We were all
she'll get
excited
upset about it.
Yeah, I really thought you was
buying
drowning
liquor
tonight.
for people is like a double thing because like you get to try it too, you know.
Yeah.
And we're all excited about all this stuff, and we started early, like as soon as y'all got here.
Right.
At like what 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock. Yeah.
Well, they got here about two.
About 2.
About 2. It was supposed to start at 1, but we just kept pushing it back because the food wasn't ready.
Right.
Somebody
Yeah.
had to go get something.
Yeah, but we started drinking when you walked in the door.
Right.
So yeah, it was pretty bad. But
Yeah, y'all
yeah,
over
normally
there.
sometimes I have a gig on New Year's, and of course this year I know I'm not going to. I was like, let's do something cool. Let's like come correct with the fireworks, and we started talking about like what we want to do for food, and I think it was Alicia's idea to do a chili cook-off because we talked about doing that before.
And the bad thing about that is because you typically have a gig, Laura volunteered to work at the country club that night.
Oh shit, that's right. But what time is it over? Because we don't shoot fireworks till like midnight.
Typically we stay open to midnight because it's a New Year's Eve party. But
Well, yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
Aberdeen is having to close everything by 10. So they will be out of there by.
That's right. We were concerned about that because of our show.
They will be out of there by 10:30, I believe.
We didn't know if they would make us cut off.
No, because, well, VFW
It's not in the city limits.
VFW is
And
right
it's-
outside. It's out of city limits.
And
Yeah,
the
that's
country
what
club
saved us.
is private. It's membership only, so it falls under different guidelines.
They still have to close.
But they are still
They
closing.
still have to close.
At what time?
10:30.
You'll get here in plenty of time for the fireworks, but there'll still be chili,
Yeah.
obviously, because I think there's going to be a lot.
I may just have to ride over and get a couple bowls of chili.
Hey, I'm making even though there's going to be a lot here, I'm making a normal size batch,
it'll
which I
be-
think is about
yeah.
3 to 5 gallons.
But you know I'll be here the next day anyway.
It'd probably be
so-
better that I'm not making chili. I mean, I don't want to come in here and just waste everybody else's time.
Oh. The gauntlet has been dropped.
I got a secret ingredient in my chili that I think gives me an unfair advantage.
Can I say my
Hot
chili?
sauce? Yeah. I think I've had everything.
Well, that's the cool thing about a chili cook-off is everybody wins.
Yeah.
We get to eat a lot of chili because none of it's going to suck.
All right, so what's the winner getting?
I don't know.
Who's going to go get the trophy?
You want me to buy a chili cook-off trophy?
Well, I mean, like when we did the scavenger hunt thing, Anthony come up with the little trophy glass.
I'll look into something.
He wasn't a part of the. He just entertaining me and David.
Yeah,
while
you-
y'all done it. He's got glasses.
We brewed beer, didn't we?
No,
You
no,
and Wax-
y'all drank beer.
You and Wax come over to the house and ate pizza.
There was one time they were all doing something, and me and you were brewing. Maybe they were just
I
hanging
don't
out.
remember that was. That was.
It was one of the first times you ever brewed in your old house in the kitchen.
We might have been brewing then that night. Me and David might have been brewing that night.
You might, possible.
Because I didn't do the scavenger hunt.
You didn't do it, yeah. You didn't do the scavenger
No,
hunt.
none of us should because we were all hungover. I'm glad we had a sober driver.
I wish we had enough more people. We should do another one of those.
That was fun.
Make Mark get involved.
So I
So we can just sit back
announced
and
that tomorrow there's going to be at least a good segment, maybe a whole show recorded with me and Rob. I announced that Jay is going to be on the show interviewed this week at some point. I don't
Is
know
it
when
the guy from
it'll
Broken
air.
Lizard?
No, it's the guy from the Greenhouse Beard Oil.
Greenhouse beer,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And they have a podcast.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about all that. And
Is he calling it in?
yeah, he lives in Memphis.
Just gonna phone it in?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said that. One of the problems with the podcast has been that we might have really shitty internet out here.
Has that changed?
It's fixing to.
It's fiction too.
The power company is running fiber
I don't
all
wanna
through
hear
the
that.
Monroe County. I know, because you just moved where it's going to be.
Well, no. We're 2 miles from the power company.
It may already be available there.
No, they're saying it's going to be another 2 years before they get to the house. That's the reason I didn't mind moving. I was like, you know what, screw it.
Well, this is what it said. I went to pay my power bill online the other day, and it said M-Wave or whatever they're calling it. And so I clicked on it, and you could type in your address.
Yeah.
And I typed in my address. It said it's not available at your address yet, but it will be very soon. And I'm hoping very soon means what it sounds
2
like.
years.
You think?
Because the very
It's
first
available
time that
now
they
in
said
some
it-
places.
No, they're
They're not running it all and then turning it on. They're like turning it on as they
As they
get it.
run it,
As
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
So-
they told us, because I went over there when I paid my power bill and asked.
Maybe
They
that's what I need
pulled
to do.
up my address, and it was like 2 years. I was like, I live right across the freaking road.
I can run the cable for you. But what that's going to give us the ability to do is like, there's a lot of Patreon stuff we want to do, like video podcast, Facebook Live stuff.
YouTube stuff
We can't
we're working
Facebook Live
on.
out here because not only do I have bad internet, but
have
I
the
have
worst service.
I have no service out here. So when I turn on my hotspot, it barely helps.
Skype interviews from.
We'll be able to interview
Or
people
Zoom,
live. We'll be able to do the video
Zoom,
stuff or
Zoom.
and FaceTime, and I won't have to take the podcast to work to upload it anymore,
Yeah.
or sit in Walmart parking
Because
lot.
how cool would that have been if you had done with Lori
Good.
Lori Good? If you had done a Zoom interview,
Yeah,
you'd have had that.
maybe we'll get him back.
that video.
And hey,
on
just
there.
think about this. If I can't make it one weekend,
You could do it
I
from
can
work.
just Zoom. No, I could Zoom from the house.
or
Yeah, if you're in Houston.
any
But
of
even
the-
if you're at work, if you're zooming somebody, they'll think you're probably on like a
Any of the
work-related
interviews
conference
you done.
call.
What? The 3 people in the office?
with the interview you done with
wouldn't
CJ Graham, the new one from that fanfic.
Pretty much any of them would have been.
Striper, the guy from Striper,
yeah.
that would have been
Michael Sweets.
Yeah,
Jason Brooks.
What we need to do if we're going to start doing Skype and stuff like and Zoom, we need to set up a cool
set up
background.
a cool background.
So where they
Oh,
think
we definitely have
they think
to.
we're in like a legit like podcasting
We need
area.
to,
Oh,
We need,
no,
we need
depending
a
on-
fourth wall.
Depending on who you're doing, like if we're doing CJ Graham,
We could make a Jason screen.
well, you've got the whole Jason Memorial over there.
Yeah, I've expanded that. Because
Yeah, I noticed.
so I've had those 2 cups and the little, you gave me that little stuffed doll. didn't
Yeah, I
you?
gave you that little plushie.
But with the box set now, and I had those 2 cups, I was like, man, I need to add more. So if I get more shit, I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, we could move the garbage can, kind of direct the laptop or the camera right there from the bar.
I wanted to leave those pictures there because everybody that comes to the studio, they
pictures
like
are cool.
they like to look at those.
I'm glad I
Like
thought of
everybody that's come over stops
that's a
and
good
looks at
idea.
them.
We need some more. I got some more pictures I need to print out.
Oh, dude,
And yeah,
we'll look it up. I can go straight down the wall right there. Anyway, I'm chasing a lot of rabbits, but this is a podcast. It's an audio medium.
yep.
Yeah, and you can edit.
Hey, look, looks like a hilt of a sword on that little second wave file right there. You see it? You see it? I'm not a nerd. What are you talking about? You see what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. I see that. It's kind of like Excalibur.
It's Excalibur.
I cooked some bacon one time and took a picture of it because it looked like an axe. The bacon looked like an
When we
axe
get
in a
off here, I'm
pan.
gonna tell you about some bacon.
Why do we have to get off here? Is it dirty?
No. Well, you could be.
Some dirty bacon story?
We went to that new
picture?
We went to that new steakhouse in Tupelo called the Grill House, and they had an appetizer called. It said 2 slices of thick cut bacon with pepper jelly and goat cheese.
Okay.
So they got it, and it was a good. It was over a quarter of an inch of thick cut of bacon.
Dang.
I mean, it was good. And
So it's thicker than the thick cut you get at Walmart.
it's thicker than thick cut you get, and more better quality of bacon. It wasn't
Oh, yeah.
Wrights now. It was some good ass bacon. And then they had that pepper jelly. It was cooked perfectly. When I say perfectly, though, I mean by the way I cooked
It was crunchy.
No, it was not crunchy. It was cooked perfectly, and then it was smeared with that pepper jelly. And then they just sprinkled that goat cheese up. Oh my god!
That sounds good.
I mean, it
does
was
sound
so
good.
weird. It was something out of like what bacon with jelly and goat cheese. What? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. But
You said bacon? Yeah, sure.
It was amazing.
That sounds really good.
God,
I'd
it
have been
was so
mad they
good.
only brought 2 pieces out.
It was good enough for me and Laura to share, and be satisfied with it.
Wow.
And then they got because we was in there. Kara wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and spend her Christmas money on a model. So she wanted to get some model and some paint. So she got that, and we left. We was like, damn, we're hungry. So we was gonna go to the grill. I was like, oh, what about that place, that new place you're talking about? So we went there. And of course, we was dressed. We were underdressed.
Yeah.
And it felt awkward because it's nice in there. But the steak was amazing. Laura got a blackened red snapper over cheesy grits with the crawfish sauce over the top.
Wow.
I'm gonna stop and let y'all masturbate. Y'all
I don't need to.
go ahead. You already done?
Yeah, I'm done.
But yeah, it was really, really good. But
Tell them about that steak. It's like a 45
they
day,
got a 45 day dry aged steak.
and you get a flight of
You
scotch.
can get a flight of scotch. You can get a flight of 12-year-old scotch. Yeah, you can get
I don't like Scotch.
12-year-old
so-
Macallan, 12-year-old Balvenie, and a 12-year-old.
No, that'd be right up y'all's
Glenn.
alley.
Right up.
Oh my God.
Dude, that'd be a perfect birthday present. Like if somebody, what do you want me to get you for your birthday? Take me to this place. Give me the 45-day aged steak for my meal. Give me that badass bacon for my app, and that flight of scotch.
And it's not a place that
And
like.
that's all I need.
It's not a place where you like. To me, it's not a place where like you can say, "Hey, let's get the group together and go eat." It's a place where you
A
and
good
your,
date night.
You and your date go.
The bartender. He said the bartender had on a bow tie.
The bartender had a bow tie on. And he made Laura a Bloody Mary. He made her Bloody Mary up. He mixed it up. He put the hot sauce in her, and then he took a little cocktail straw and he put it in there. And he went. He took a taste of it. Then he got the hot sauce and heated it back again. He stirred it up and got another cocktail straw.
I'm with that job.
And then he poured it on out.
So I gotta
he-
drink it to make sure it's
he tasted
good,
it
y'all.
To make sure it was precise before he sent it
Wow.
out to her.
That's cool.
He was good.
I'm about to keep this place in mind.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
I'm picturing
It's expensive
the
as hell,
bartender
man.
from Passengers.
Expensive as hell, but it's good.
Well, if it's good, I don't really.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like
right.
Hooks.
Like
I don't
I-
mind.
yeah,
Hooks
you-
is kind of a little bit high.
Like I got the
Dude, that place is so good.
and their steak. They got the 45-day dry aged ribeye. They got the different ounce. That's 8-ounce, 6-ounce center cut fillets, and then they got the prime New York strip, and then they got the regular ribeye, prime ribeye, not dry aged.
Yeah.
And then they got the chef special, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's the ribeye with some lump crab and some crawfish cream sauce and
that
some
sounds
amazingness and
good.
slap your grandma and all this stuff on top. But it's like $50.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't want. I can't take my mama to this place. Don't sound like because it slap your mama good.
But it's a place like you would take your parents out to eat or your date out to
Yeah.
eat for an anniversary, not like just a date night for a special occasion night.
Yeah.
Because
I don't want to wait till my birthday though, but I definitely want to go
But
there on my
yeah.
birthday.
So you want me to take you?
But you and Lisa
Yes.
should go.
Can we go as
Oh
a
yeah,
date?
definitely. Have you seen the movie Passengers?
Yes.
I'm picturing the bartender being that guy.
The robot?
I want that robot as a bartender.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
He had a nice haircut.
He had a bow tie, a British
He had a
accent.
kick-ass beard. When he didn't have his mask on when we walked in, but he had a kick-ass beard, just perfectly well groomed. And then, he had a bow tie on.
I've seen that movie like 7 times.
It's a good
I've
movie.
seen it a couple times.
Chris Pratt
This movie.
and
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
I'd have shorted something out and woke her up too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Only because I didn't want to eat cornflakes. That's it. I swear. That's the only reason.
But he didn't know she had like the top level access.
Sure
Oh, yeah, he did.
Sure he did.
He knew her file
Sure he
forward
did.
and backwards.
That's a good movie. Everybody should watch it.
All right, go check your ham.
All right, let me tell everybody what we're doing. We're gonna take a break.
Smoke break.
It's gonna be a long one for us. It's not gonna be a long one for y'all. And
that
when
what
we
you
come
told me?
back, there's going to be spoilers. Definitely for the Mandalorian, and probably also for Wonder Woman. Because you haven't finished Mandalorian.
And Ready Player One.
Wait, you didn't finish Mandalorian.
Ready Player Two, excuse me.
I don't like spoilers. This Mandalorian thing does not need to be spoiled.
I may not be back for the sake of saying.
I
may be gone.
well, he hadn't seen Wonder Woman.
Well,
Well, I'll let y'all do Wonder Woman. And then
sure.
Who laughed?
Twist my arm.
Oh no!
Twist my arm.
Terrible. I'm leaving that in there.
We'll see.
Yeah, because he hadn't seen. Well, like just do the Wonder Woman segment and then leave, and you won't get spoiled for Mandalorian.
Right. It just depends on how long it takes y'all.
Because you usually leave before, like you don't stay as late as everybody else.
which it really doesn't matter if you spoil Wonder Woman for me or not, because it's Wonder Woman.
You don't like Wonder Woman?
And I'm going to watch it regardless.
Yeah, but you don't want to get spoiled. Like, dude, I've had Yahoo spoil shit for me before. The Yahoo News, but all I got was that we were at a gig at that show that night, and I get a text from Clint, and it's like, "Bruh," and then the next text is like, "If you haven't watched Mandalorian tonight, and you're not going to watch it tonight, do not go on the internet." And I avoided it like the plague. The next day, and I'm
See, I
really
didn't see-
glad because
I
I
didn't see
wanted that
any-
moment of.
Like
I got a whole long thing to talk about.
I literally didn't watch any trailers of Wonder Woman until I was asking Laura if she wanted to see it. She said, "What's it about?" So I showed her a trailer, and then I stopped watching the trailer halfway through.
Should have been like it's about Wonder Woman in 1984.
She was confused by that. But
Well, it's confusing because in the movie Wonder Woman, the first one, it feels like there's been two just because you saw so much over in Justice League stuff. But, he said like you showed up during World War II,
yeah,
and then you haven't come back since.
right.
So, in 1984 is between those two events. So
Yeah, but it showed her in current working at that little art gallery thing.
yeah, that's what
Or
I'm
was
talking about.
that?
It's saying we haven't
other
seen you
movies?
since then. Like now we see you here, but we hadn't seen you since World War II. Where'd you go for 100 years or however long? It's what Batman said to her.
What in 100 years?
It was more than 100, didn't it?
It's
World War II?
Yes.
Not quite 100. It's not 100.
Hadn't been 100 years.
No,
Like 50 maybe.
Man, I don't know.
60.
it's been more than 50.
Man, I do good to know
been
what
close.
month
It's been
people's
40
birthdays in.
World War II
Yeah,
was
40
in
to 2000.
1940s.
Yeah, 40 to 2000, 60 years, and you got 60.
So it's 70,
so 80,
70,
80, so 80,
70, 80 years. Wow.
So it's 100 years.
Crap.
I told Alicia the other day her birthday was in March. She goes, "Really? When is it? When is it?" I was like, "What? What did I do?" It's in May. And I'm like, it's got an M in it, and at the front,
And an A.
and an A.
You're halfway there. Yeah.
I mean, I knew there was a connection.
yeah. There you go.
And what's sad is her birthday is on Austin's birthday.
All right, good chicken ham.
All right, we'll be back. Listen to this.
Commercial if we had one.
We don't have one. Listen to this brief pause. Yeah, that's the only disadvantage of having really good mics is there.
Picks up everything. Dude, I gotta say, you can stick a fork in me right now.
Yeah, you look like you just had what you had, a big, nice, delicious meal.
And the big red chair, and
You should have known better than that. That big red chair puts everybody to sleep.
especially when I'm already tired. Whew.
Yeah.
But I think I'm back.
Andy's back.
And he's back.
Yeah, that ham was, man, I'm about to start getting those.
You
Every
know,
time I go to
was
Sam's, I'm
thinking
gonna,
that,
if they got
yeah.
them, it may have just been a seasonal thing, but they're gonna have hams.
I hope not, because that ham was really, really good.
It's like when you think about Thanksgiving, you think about turkey, and then when you think about Christmas, you think about like a Christmas ham.
Or a goose.
Yeah, I said that the other day because Ebenezer Scrooge tossed a coin down to the little boy and said, "Go find me the fattest goose."
That's
Nobody eats goose anymore.
It's
Not
gotta
around
be
here.
like a northern and a European thing.
I don't know. I think it's a thing like from way back. I think people ate more goose than they do now.
More geese.
Well, you would only eat one at a time, I would assume. So
I'm assuming,
it would be a
but if
goose. It'd be your
everybody's
Christmas
eating-
goose.
If everybody's eating goose, everybody be eating geese.
One Christmas present I forgot because I didn't name everybody's off, but one cool and worth mentioning is what I got for Sean:
What did you get, Sean?
an inflatable T-Rex costume.
Oh,
It's the ones you see people like chasing people on the internet
Yes.
with. I got him one of those. It's so cool. Like you put it on like normal, like your legs go in, arms go in, and then there's like a window that you can see out of with your face, and there's a battery operated fan in it. You turn the fan on, it blows the costume. Man, that thing, like his head was almost he hit that thing right there. Like it's huge.
wow.
Of course, he was terrorizing everybody with it, which I knew he would.
Right up his alley.
Right up his alley. I knew he'd love it. I told Nikki that that's what I was getting for him, and before I gave it to him, and I was like, I just need to apologize to you for this gift. She said, "No, it's gonna be worth it." I was like, "He's gonna terrorize you." She said, "I know."
Well, he does that without the T-Rex.
So that's cool. Now I need to give like ample spoiler alerts right here for Mandalorian.
We need to come up with a little spoiler alert warning thing.
That's all you need.
Spoiler alert.
We're low budget. I'm just gonna do it for you.
Spoiler alert ahead.
If there's anybody that hasn't watched season 2 of The Mandalorian to completion, run for your lives. We're at spoiler waters. Anthony left during the break. He had to go. But Rob's going to be here tomorrow night, and I know he's seen Wonder Woman.
And I've seen it by then.
And you will have seen it by then, so it won't be a spoiler for you. Or are you going to... You may be here tomorrow.
It depends on what time. Like I said, I got to go back to Houston sometime.
But you were talking
I
about
got
doing
some
happy
stuff to
hour with us
do.
tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to get up early,
Yeah.
go take care of what I got to take care of, and then come back.
Gotcha.
Because Mama's coming to pick Daddy up tomorrow, and I want to see her before she leaves.
And I've got a witness to this. All I can say is I called it to great detail.
I think you paid her off.
No, she would call me out in a heartbeat if I'm full of shit. And I'm so glad that Alicia's watching Mandalorian, because I'm like, oh my God, I got to talk to somebody about this, because I think I know what's going to happen. And I was on the fence about it until I saw it, and then I was like, oh yeah, they made the right choice. And my whole thesis about this, I'm calling hashtag, it had to be Luke. It just had to be. Because I got to thinking when Grogu sat on the Seeing Stone, I was like, he's basically calling out
To all the
Jedi, well, the good and the bad. I'm sure if there was any Sith, but who is there? We're right at the end. This will be worth.
I think the
Google.
timeline is still kind of uncertain.
It's after Return of the Jedi, but I don't know how many years after.
We need to get you like a silent dude.
I need a new
sad
keyboard.
That's what popped up.
5 years. The Mandalorian picks up 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi, which means the Empire has fallen. Luke, Leia, and Han Solo are still alive somewhere, but the Emperor's not. Darth Vader's not. Of course, Obi-Wan. We lost him in A New Hope.
But it's weird because Boba Fett looks really old.
Well, because he fell in the Sarlacc pit. That's why his face is messed up. They started digesting him before he got out, I presume, because he did fall in there.
Yeah.
They can't say he looked like he fell in, but he kind of just rolled to the side.
No, he straight up tripped.
Matter of fact, in
and
the
fell
remakes,
in.
it shows like a beak coming up and gobbling him down. So he got into the Sarlacc pit, and what I presume is he was injured when he got out, which, as you would be if you're being digested in the stomach of a giant pit monster.
But then they say it takes
it
hundreds
takes
of years or dozens of years.
I mean, I wouldn't think hundreds, but I don't think you digest quickly in a Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
I could Google the digesting rate of a Sarlacc pit, and it depends on the Sarlacc pit's metabolism and age.
Yeah. What he had to eat for
I don't
breakfast.
metabolize Mandalorians as well as I used to either.
Well, it's the armor, man. Those are kink and everything.
That's probably what saved him. And then he was probably in a weakened state when he escaped the Sarlacc pit, and that's how it got taken from him. And of course, that sheriff guy that shows up had it.
Well, yeah, but he got.
And that's what attracted Boba Fett to Mando, because he wanted. Yeah, he didn't take it directly from Boba Fett. I think.
No, he got it from the Jawas.
Yeah, the Jawas probably found him all messed up and took his armor.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of thieving little bastards.
Little shits, man. You got to keep everything locked up. They'll steal all your shit. So anyway, after Grogu sat on the Seeing Stone, I got to thinking. I was like, well, who's left? Order 66? What's it called? Order 88?
88.
That's when they basically killed a great majority of all the Jedi. Again, all you really had that we knew of in the original trilogy was the 4. They say there's always 2. There's a Sith and a Master.
Yeah.
Or a
Well, there's a Sith.
a Jedi Master with
There's an intern. Not, they don't call it intern.
It's the office. They have unpaid people that come in and work.
Apprentice there.
Yeah.
And then you got a Jedi Master and an apprentice.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's really not that many Jedi, and it's we saw Ahsoka, which she was awesome.
They're doing a spinoff of just her.
That was a great setup for her to have her own show, by the way.
And dude, Rosario Dawson, is she still not just so fine?
Oh yeah, she's hot in every role, and she plays a lot of different roles.
Yes,
she was hot in Clerks too.
Very hot.
So, I'm like, there's not that many people left.
Now, is she a Jedi? Because I know she.
Well, she was a Jedi, but she walked away from
quit.
it. I didn't watch the Clone Wars, but evidently, way more about her.
I've started watching them.
If you've watched the Clone Wars,
because my buddy was telling me about it.
Yeah, she's all in there, and so it's Yoda, everybody, Darth Vader is even in the Rebels, which I don't know the difference between the Rebels and the Clone. I don't know nothing about the Clone Wars, virtually nothing. I
just started watching it, so.
But this makes me want to watch it. So I was like, they're not going to bring her back. They're not going to throw in some obscure ass Jedi that we've never even heard of, or even if we've heard of them, it's from like a comic book or a book that like half the mainstream audience isn't going to recognize. They need, like, how are they going to get that holy shit moment that they clearly got?
When I seen that X fighter coming,
I was like, maybe Leia, but I doubt it. And I was like, it's got to be Luke. Hashtag it's got to be Luke. Oh yeah, when I saw the X-wing, I was done, son. I was like, it's effing Luke. It is Luke effing Skywalker. I probably said that 10 times.
I thought it was
top of my lungs.
I thought it was old girl at first too, and then the
Did she fly
closer
an
and
X-wing?
closer, I don't know. But,
Well, man, you saw the
closer and
green
closer,
lightsaber.
The green lightsaber.
You even saw his glove hand.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's Luke. This isn't a misdirection. It's got to be Luke. Now, when I came to this revelation, you know, a couple episodes before it happened, like, basically I came up with this after I watched the Seeing Stone episode. I was like, here's my problem. Here's the good and the bad of it being Luke. The good is a little obvious. We got there. I was like, here's the problem. Like, this show is called The Mandalorian. This show is about Mando, or at least up until now.
And you was
it's
afraid
not even
that-
really about Grogu, even though he steals the spotlight a lot. And this show's done a wonderful, I'm not dissing it, it's done a wonderful job of bringing in new characters, giving us enough of the old to where we're like, oh man, that's so
A
awesome.
whole new part of the galaxy.
Yeah, and like seeing Mando and Boba Fett together, like working together, I'm like, holy shit, like, this is awesome. But like, if you bring Luke in, you gotta leave it with the way they did it.
Yeah.
Because then it's going to be all about Luke Skywalker. Nobody's going to give a shit about anything else going on.
It's gonna be Luke.
It's
and
Luke
Grogu.
freaking Skywalker with a baby Yoda. It's like, who's going to give a shit about the Mandalorian? Even though they've built that character up to where we do very much care about it, but it would be too much. And here was the second thing I struggled with. I was like, it's got to be Mark Hamill. But
how are they going to do it?
and I was like, are they going to de-age him? Like, I said all this to Alicia. I was like, they're going to digitally de-age him? Are they going to recast him and use his voice maybe?
Or is it just going to be completely CGI?
Or is it going to be a complete CGI Luke? And they obviously went with the first. And I saw a couple people online kind of saying like, the CGI wasn't all that great. And I was like, look, I wouldn't have cared if it was like a puppet with Mark Hamill's voice. Like, holy shit, it was Luke effing Skywalker.
How funny would that have been if it had been a puppet coming in?
Be like Kermit.
Like Sesame Street.
Like Kermit the Frog with Mark Hamill's voice. But no, like, you got to think about one thing though. This is a television show.
Yeah.
They don't have $1 billion blockbuster Star Wars movie money to make this show. Matter of fact, if you watch the behind the scenes stuff on The Mandalorian, they show you like how they
the story art and
they show you that set they build just for this show to save money. Like, if they shoot a desert scene, they don't have to go to a desert. They bring the desert to the studio.
Yeah.
With these like badass like high tech screens. They do a lot of stuff with miniatures and a lot of stuff with like, you know, they use CGI but not as much as you might think. So this is a TV show. You're not gonna. It was fine.
I thought
the CGI was fine. Was it perfect? No. But dude, it got us there. I was like, holy shit.
I mean, he was really only on scene for
not that long.
2 minutes.
Even if you count the fights.
No, I'm just talking about full facial.
Yeah, when he pulled the hood back.
Just a couple minutes.
Like, even though I knew without a shadow of a doubt it was Luke, still, when he pulled the hood back, I was like, oh, holy shit.
That was me. I was like, oh, nice. And Alicia's over there laughing at me, of course, because she already knew.
Yeah.
And I'd been spouting out who I thought it was. And I never said it out loud, but I'm sitting there going, that's a green lightsaber. That's Luke.
Well, he's not the only one that had a green lightsaber, but come on.
It can't be Luke.
They're not going to do, like, that would be a shitty misdirection almost. If they were like, psych, it's not Luke, it's some random Jedi that we didn't know about.
Yeah, well, see,
they'd have been like, aw.
What really throwed me off was the timeline, like I said. I didn't know exactly where the timeline fell for it.
See, that's perfect. If it's 5 years after Return of the, like when Luke showed up as a Jedi in Return of the Jedi, he's not the little brat he was on Tatooine. Yeah. He's full blown badass. Do not mess with me. Dressed in black, cutting people down like it's nothing. Yeah. Force pushing stuff out of the way, like get out of my face.
What about when he crushed
that
dark?
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Was that?
Yeah, that was awesome. So, like, 5 years after that, like, Luke was a badass in Return of the Jedi. 5 years after that, I mean...
He's almost master level.
Yeah. He is the Jedi.
Well, because he's like one of the only ones left.
He's effing Yoda now. I mean, like, he's the man.
Because he has no apprentice. Oh, does that mean he's going to take Grogu on as an apprentice?
Definitely. I think this is what needs to happen.
Are they going to have a spin-off of that?
You know, they threw me off with that whole end cuts. Did you watch the end credits?
I don't think so. No, because we were getting everything ready for the party.
I thought you watched the end. Like, after the credits, they did a little, like, scene.
I don't think I did.
I don't want to spoil that for you. But they did something in that made...
we need to pause it real quick and watch it? And
No, let's just get through it because I won't spoil
Okay.
it. They did something that made you think that the next season of Mandalorian is going to take a different direction. And if it does, I'm in a way I'm okay with that because they need a little bit of a time jump because the way the storyline's headed is like Mando has the dark saber now, so he controls.
he's basically King Mando
of their planet, and they're going back to that planet to like.
Well, they're looking for it.
Well, didn't they? Yeah, they say that they reduced it to glass or something. Somebody like, no,
that's what Boba
it's still
Fett
there. It's
said.
just jacked up.
Yeah, Boba Fett said it ain't nothing but dust and glass, and old girl got all pissed off at him.
Maybe they're going to go back there and try to re-terraform or make do with what's left of it and reestablish their planet. But
do
right
you think
now,
that means him and her are going to fight? Because you know she really wants
that saber.
Really wants it.
Maybe they'll work together at first, and then she'll turn. Either way, I think there needs to be a little bit of a time jump between season 2 and 3, or go off and do this new adventure that it's kind of looks like they might be teasing to, and then come back to Mando and his quest. Because what I want to see, we're gonna have to have a time period while Grogu is with Luke, getting more training, and then for whatever reason, I want maybe a season later, Grogu to come back a little older. And reconnect with
he's
Mando.
50 plus right now.
Well, no, but like not quite a toddler, but like maybe a little kid by that time. I don't know how the aging works with them, but
Did
like
you
where he
not
could
expect-
maybe when we see Grogu again, maybe he can like talk and shit. Because Yoda talks. Here's my question though: is he gonna talk all backwardsy like Yoda, or is that just a Yoda thing?
Depends on who trains him, I guess. I don't know.
I think they should. I think he should.
I don't. I think that's a Yoda thing only.
Well, then that would make it look like I don't know.
Make it look like Yoda's.
I think it'd be a good throwback to doing the backwards talking stuff.
Well, it'd be funny if he done it like a couple times and then like stopped himself and then corrected himself or something.
Yeah, like maybe it's in his nature to talk that way, but like
And then he's just like, oh no, what was that? And
like tease it a little.
But did you not expect before Grogu walked off and they left for Mando to give him that little ball, the gear shift knob?
Didn't he?
I don't think he did.
I thought he did.
I don't think he did. Because I was expecting
Well, now I'm going to have to watch it for a 7th time. Oh, no. And I think it's cool that he was like, I don't think he wants to go with you. And he's like, he's waiting for your permission.
Yeah.
And then like he wanted to see his face and all. I was like, man, we're such a roller coaster here.
Oh, speaking of his face, what about the episode before?
You saw a lot of his face.
Where he had to take his helmet off, and Bill Burr was like, hey, man, I didn't see
I didn't see nothing. It's almost like they let Bill Burr just play Bill Burr in the future. Or a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Like, I guess his lines are written for him, but...
Or he might have been improv.
Maybe they just let it said, like, hey, this is the guideline, feel free to... Because he was basically Bill Burr.
John Favreau is probably like, look, Bill... This is what we want. Give it to us.
Like at the end when he was like, "So can I go? Because I will.
So I'm free.
I will.
I'll run off." And then he starts running, stops, and turns around, and looks.
Like afraid they're going to shoot him or something.
I was glad they brought him back.
Me too. I'd like to see that character again.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure
that's what I love about this show. It's building new characters, making us care about them, making us want to see them again, and it's giving us the old too. It's like the perfect.
I mean, they brought her back.
There was some of the latest Star Wars movies where it's almost like they were scared of too much fan service. This is like, I'm going to fan service the shit out of you, but I'm also going to give you some stuff you've never seen.
Yeah.
And mix it all together in a nice little
I'm going to make you like the stuff that I'm putting in and make you think it's fan service.
Did I hit record? Okay, we're good.
God, I hope so.
We gotta do
You know
all-
you do this
we gotta do that.
every
Well, because I
episode.
minimized the recording software to Google stuff, and then I'm like, did I hit the button? Because I'm not looking at it anymore.
Yeah.
When I've got this pulled up, I need 2 monitors.
I've got
One where
another-
I'm monitoring our inputs and levels and stuff, and one where I'm Googling
I've
shit.
got another monitor.
I do too. I don't know where to put it.
Well, we could put it behind this monitor until
Well, we may have to
record.
rearrange some stuff when we go to this. We get this good internet out here. We start doing
Well, we get a bigger
video
TV.
stuff.
We're definitely going to have to rearrange.
I want to mount stuff on that wall right there, but I really like that banner being there. It's like right when you walk in the door, it's like bang, Kill Jay.
Which it should really say real pop culture.
Well, it's not.
Well,
The
we
one
do-
behind us will.
We do more real pop culture here lately than we do.
I'm seriously thinking about building a literal fourth wall that we put up for the pod, like a screen. That we put up for the podcast, and we set the cameras up to where it's like looking
can
at
do it.
us and the
We'll have
wall
to.
behind us. And then
We'll
when we're
have
done,
to.
we just move it out of the way.
We get one of those collapsible walls.
Yeah, we'll call it our fourth wall, but we can't break it.
We can call it our Deadpool.
You can't break the fourth wall. I don't know, like, how shocked were you when you saw Luke? And at what point did you know it was Luke?
I knew 100%, of course, when he pulled the thing back, his hood back.
You like that pitch, by the way, how it pitched to you?
Yeah. But like I said, I was going off, naming off people who it could be while we were talking about it. And then that X-Fighter come up. Because I knew something big was happening because Grogu was like, who?
He could sense it. Like you notice, yes,
His
I'm glad you
ears
brought that up.
started,
Yeah.
And he was like he could sense the force coming to him.
Because he was so, like, not perky through that episode. I guess.
Well, I mean, he just been tortured.
and they took his
and-
blood. Who knows how much of it? He's
Yeah,
probably
and he was probably drugged
energy
up
is
and-
gone.
He was just overall depressed.
He looked, yeah, like weak.
He was like, look, man, I've had a shitty day.
I've had a shitty day, man.
But my buddy Mando's back. I'm happy about that.
But then when them ears perked up, it's like,
bit-
"Rrr?"
yeah, and just they was in there fighting, and all of a sudden he goes, "Rrr." And I was like, uh-oh.
And he put his hand on the monitor.
Well, at first he was just did that. "Rrr." I was like, uh-oh, something's happening.
Dude, when I
Then,
saw that
he
X-wing,
touched that X-wing.
slowly floated into that bay, I was like, oh, there's something I want you to watch.
Yes.
I may have played
I'm
this-
not watching those stupid.
It's not
fan
stupid. It's
reactions.
hilarious. It's not just fans. It's like YouTubers and stuff like film themselves watching it. The reason I like watching that is because I was the same way. Like I did the same shit. I was like, and some of them are like pretty out there. Like some people were crying and people were jumping and screaming. Like that was me.
I can see the jumping. And
I mean, I wasn't
screaming,
crying,
I can
but
see
you know,
the whoosh.
I'm not crying. You're crying, and the lights were off, so nobody can prove anything.
Well, I watched it in the midday, so
You were crying.
I wasn't crying. Had something in my eye. I just woke up.
There was a brisk wind that day, and
no,
I believe
I
there might have
hadn't-
been some debris.
I hadn't slept yet, so I was just, yeah,
Yeah, man,
drink.
it's all good.
But no, I thought that was a great season finale.
So great. It like makes me.
Better than what we thought it was going to be.
I will rewatch that episode probably more than any other TV show episode that I've rewatched.
Yeah.
Like more than like Game of Thrones. You know what we've been doing lately that's fun?
What's that?
We've been going through on HBO Max and just picking a random season and a random episode and just playing Game of Thrones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've
is
enjoyed
pretty cool.
I've enjoyed that for some reason.
I've been
I mean, I've watched them chronologically so many freaking times now. You might as well be random with it, just to
yeah, you got to
spice it up a little.
We've seen season 1 8 times.
Of course, I've been watching a lot of
9
Jason
times.
stuff since Alicia got me that box set.
Oh, that's something I was going to tell you last night. Since I couldn't sleep, and I was just chilling in the recliner, swipping through satellite because Grandma's got satellite and it's awesome.
Dish or direct?
Direct, and it had all the Jason movies on marathon.
Nice.
Started.
What channel?
I don't remember. It had commercials.
Now they do all that on AMC, but it's only in October,
This wasn't AMC.
so it probably wasn't. Yeah, AMC's been doing a bunch of Christmas movies.
I think this was like Chiller.
Which I was so mad because at our Christmas party, I wanted National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation playing in the background.
That was on all like.
And when you Google a movie, it'll like show you the movie on Google and at the bottom it'll show you where you can watch it.
Yeah.
And it said Sling TV, and I don't have Sling TV, so I pulled up like 4 Christmases or so whatever was on AMC, and just let that play in the background. Which we weren't watching it, I just like having a Christmas movie playing at a Christmas party.
I asked y'all earlier if you seen the new TV show that was fixing to come on AMC called The Watch. Mm-mm. It's kind of like superhero-ish. It's like one of those generic spinoffs.
When does The Stand is starting soon?
I don't know.
But it's on like CBS All Access.
I didn't know it was coming out, so.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good. But anyway, I found out.
Kingverse?
Huh?
Is it just going to be like Castle Rock and?
It's going to be a TV show.
Or is it just The Stand?
It's a remake of Stephen King's The Stand.
Okay, so it's not part of
another
the
miniseries.
Yeah. Oh, you were need to watch Kingdom Hospital.
Never even heard of that.
It's Stephen King.
Oh.
It is epic.
I didn't watch the last season of Castle Rock. I've still only seen the first season.
Oh, the last season was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
The only complaint I had about... Well, let me finish my National Lampoon story first. I come to find out they did show it on one of the things I subscribe to, which is called Philo or Phoebo. It's like Philo. It's like 60 channels for $20 a month. And only reason I subscribed to that is because they were showing that season finale of Walking Dead, and I wanted AMC on something that, again, I didn't have it on anything. And that was the cheapest way you could get AMC, so I bought it. And I might cancel it because I don't watch it that much. But anyway, I went into my account and saved it on there. So it's kind of like a virtual DVR.
Yeah.
You save movies to it, and you click on your saved ones and watch them.
That's pretty cool.
But anyway, going back to... Only thing I didn't like about season 1 of Castle Rock is I didn't know the season finale was the season finale because it didn't seem or feel like one.
And see, I called that. It
feels like it just kind of ended.
There was so much going on in season 1.
That season 1 was good.
There was like 3 different storylines.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show. I wasn't crazy about how it ended.
Well, I ended up calling the ending, and I told Anthony about it about 3 or 4 episodes before, and he was like, "Man, yeah, it could be." And then whenever we watched it, he called me that night. He was like, "Dude, how'd you guess that?" I was like, "Honestly, I don't know."
I remember I was watching it by myself, but I still said out loud, I was like, "Wait, what was that it?"
The whole time travel thing.
I was like, "Is it over? Is that it?"
Yeah.
I even Googled it. I was like, "When's the last episode of Castle Rock season 1?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, that was it."
But season 2 was good. It kind of falls on the misery, and
I'll check it out eventually.
Yeah, you need to watch
So many good things happening right now. I haven't even listened to Ready Player 2 yet.
I hadn't either.
Anthony
had a
did.
chance.
Anthony said it's good.
Anthony was going to spoil it for us a while ago, but
I'll tell you about another good podcast I've been listening to is called Kryptonaut.
I've been listening to them a little bit.
They've got one about Mississippi in there.
The Mississippi Monster.
And now they're doing the Mothman. They're on part 4 of the Mothman.
There's a new TV series out on Discovery ID Plus. It's Mothman.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about getting the app or the streaming service just so I can watch it.
Well, I'm always listening to this. I've been listening to this podcast a lot in the truck, so Alicia's been hearing it too, and now she's gotten into it. And I was listening to the Mothman one, and she was like, "I need to go watch the Mothman Prophecies, the movie." I was like, "Okay, well, there's something you need to know. That's a good movie, but don't expect to learn anything about the actual events.
No,
there's very few.
Yeah, it's really
there's very little connective,
based.
very little connective tissue, like the bridge collapsing and
the phone calls, Ingrid Cole.
Like it's almost like they didn't deal with the monster of the Mothman. It's more like a supernatural rather than crypto alien.
Well, they still
interdimensional.
They still kind of consider him to be
well, he's a little bit
supernatural.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
because so much stuff happened over like a month's time leading up to that bridge collapsing. That
yep.
I mean, it covers everything. It covers the supernatural. It covers UFOs. It covers Men in Black.
Yeah.
Their original MIB representing is like weird robot people.
Yep. There was speaking.
Did Astonishing Legends do?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's the one that I think they did a really good one.
They did a really good one. Of course, you know they're buddies.
Yeah, they did.
They're buddies with the guy who directed the Mothman Prophecies.
I didn't know that.
Well, I know you listened to their Christmas special.
Not yet.
Oh, you hadn't?
Dude, all I've been listening to right now really is Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend and Kryptonite.
I still listen to all of them. Dude, I've got like 6 of them I listen to.
I do too, but that's the main 2 I've been hitting lately.
And if they're more than
I get on like a kick.
hour and a half long, then I have to break them up into 2 rides.
I get on an Astonishing Legends kick sometimes and just listen to that.
Well, I like doing the binge.
Yeah,
You having 2 or 3.
I binge. I podcast binge.
And that's what I've been doing to Kryptonite.
Speaking of podcast binging, why don't you check out our Patreon page?
Whoa.
How'd you like that segue?
Hey, I'm a patron.
I know.
I'm still the only one, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Have you even checked?
Yes.
Because we had this conversation every time.
Well, there's fixing to be a lot more content out there. So go to patreon.com and you can search for Real Pop Culture or patreon.com/Real Pop Culture. And there's some exclusive stuff out there already. But
or
there's
just Google Kill Pop Culture Patreon. Real Pop Culture Patreon.
Yeah, it's easy to find.
It pulls up easier that way.
Did you like the? Are you on this? Yeah, you're on Instagram.
Nah.
Did you see the Christmas thing I put out?
No.
It was the new Jason corner, but I put a Santa Claus hat on Jason.
I thought you sent that picture on Messenger.
I may have done that too, but I did. I put it on our Instagram.
Dude, I'm on all social medias and don't ever get on any of them.
Social media is a necessary evil for me to promote everything I do, but it's not like my favorite thing to do.
Yes, I just don't have.
I'd rather play Clash of Clans on my phone.
Oh, speaking of games, I've got this new game I've been playing.
I know, because you haven't been playing Clash of Clans at all. Everybody join our clan. It's just called Real Pop Culture.
It won't
We'll give you
update
stuff.
for some reason.
We'll give you free
It's
stuff.
stuck on the last update, and it won't.
The Christmas update, probably.
Yeah, and it's
Because like right now, if you open it up on your little village, it's snowing and there's Christmas
mine's
trees.
still on the Halloween, and it won't update to the new one.
All right, well, we need to wrap this up. We're at over an hour.
Man, let's just keep talking. I mean, they pay to hear us talk.
No, they don't.
They're paying somebody.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works.
Somebody's getting
They're
paid.
not paying us.
Somebody's getting paid, and it's not us.
Yeah, it's sort of like being in the band. Somebody might be making money, but we ain't.
I think I've shelled out more money in the band and podcast than.
Well, you know, the thing I like about podcasting is like it's way less expensive to do than the band.
Yeah.
I mean, over the course of time, we've upgraded this, upgraded that. I love the new mic. You know,
we really could get away with
you
just
could get
two
away with
mics.
less than what we have and have a decent podcast.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying we have a decent podcast, but we got some decent stuff to do it with.
Well, we kind of go overboard when it comes to gear. At least I do.
Well, because it serves multi-purposes.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind recording vocal tracks with this microphone.
I don't know if you can or not.
Wait, you
I'm
can
sure
with the
you-
SM7B.
I'm sure you
That's what all the big
could.
boys use. And this is like the SM7B Junior.
Sort of, yeah. Well, it's like the junior.
Well, what they say in the comments or the reviews is like, this is a great microphone for the price. If you can't afford a 7B, definitely buy this one.
Yeah. Now the 7 SMB Junior would be the Rode Podcaster. That's the upgrade of this, and it's like a really good mic. But it's almost as much as the damn 7M, the SM7B.
I will say this without question about this mic.
But I do love that
Because
mic.
we've been using it a lot, especially since we got the new interface. I don't have to do as much tweaking. Like in Mixcraft, you click effects, and I've actually have a podcast plug-in, and you can add compression, and you can add bass and treble, and you can make it sound real cool. I don't hardly have to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
because it just sounds good without having to.
Well, you're going to have to tweak this one just a little bit.
Yeah,
You're probably going to have to pull
but
a little
I'm only
bit
tweaking.
down.
I'm only tweaking 2 channels, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
See, when we get the other thing working, where there's 3 mics, I'm editing 3 tracks at once.
Man, but
A couple extra clicks, but still not a huge deal.
Well, no, I mean, no, honestly, dude, it's still going to be 2 tracks for the most part.
Well, yeah, it is rare that I have you and Anthony here at the same time.
Yeah.
Clint still jumps on once in a blue moon. Yeah, people ask me sometimes like who is the cast of Real Pop Culture? And I'm like, it's almost always me. There's been a few instances where it wasn't, which is I like that because I like that anybody that's on the show can,
we do need
can do
to
an
another
interview or whatever.
takeover.
It's probably 50-50 you and Anthony because of your work schedules, and sometimes Clint.
Yeah.
It's basically the 4 voices that you hear. You almost always hear mine. I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah, we ever get like the face T-shirts made, it'd be kind of hard.
Why's that?
Because it'd be just like a big picture of you and just like little pictures of us.
All right, so do we need to tell them anything else before we go?
Uh,
Man, next episode is a milestone and a half.
Well, no, next episode will be next year.
Maybe not, because I'm recording tomorrow night with Rob.
But I thought you was putting that on this one.
No, we're over an hour right now, even after editing. This is a show.
That's true. Well, we need to do an outro then.
This is the outro, man.
No, we're still on the Mandalorian.
Do you want me to hit stop and then hit record?
That's what you got to do.
All right. Here we go. We're stopping the Mandalorian officially and starting the outro.
And we're back.
And bye. Hope y'all didn't go anywhere.
No, there's actually a couple shows that are coming out. The Expanse, which I think you told me you hadn't watched any of it.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's God. There's so much stuff to watch.
I'm gonna tell you, if you really get a chance, listen to the books. They are phenomenal, and I hate to bring that word back into play, but
Well, there's a dude I work with that knows a guy that either wrote The Expanse or had something to do with its existence. I'm not really sure exactly.
I think there's like
and he
2
said he talks to
writers.
him like a lot, and he had a major role in that happening. I don't remember exactly what. I'll have to ask him again. But he said, if you ever want him on your podcast, I'm sure I can get him to do it.
I'm like, yes.
Like, yeah, let me catch up on The Expanse. And
that would
but
be
you and Anthony are real knowledgeable about this. That might be one I can hang back
That's
on.
what I was
y'all do
fixing
the
to say.
interview.
That's something you could probably pass on to us too.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I actually like that because then I get to become a listener.
I'd have to brush back up on it because it depends on if he's one of the writers of the book or if he's one of the writers of the TV show.
I think book.
Because I don't
know. I'll have to ask him.
The book and the TV show, it's one of those rare occasions to where it's like really, really close. But there's so much they had to cut out, so they rushed the story along. And the cast is great. Especially after the first couple episodes, when you start putting a name to a face
Yeah.
that you didn't
I'm
have
gonna
pictured
do
in the
that.
book.
I'm gonna listen to the books first.
Do it. I haven't listened to the book 5 yet.
If I can stop listening to these podcasts that I'm on right now for just a little while, I'm gonna jump over, listen to that, listen to Ready Player 2.
I need to get Ready Player 2.
I almost listen to audiobooks, almost enough to subscribe to Audible.
Audibles. Yeah. I'm the same way.
But I just don't want to subscribe to a monthly service and listen to a book a year. You know what I mean? That's a waste of money.
Yeah, because I go through those phases where
But
I can't get
if
enough
Audible
of
wants to
them.
sponsor the show, I'm totally fine with that. Did Pig bust one on you?
He just bombed me.
Dude. Pig, you're finna have to social distance.
Yes.
All right, my dog farted. We're wrapping this up. There's never been a good enough reason to do it as now.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to episode 149 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting live from High Top, the first and only headquarters.
Try again.
We've been broadcasting live for the first and only floor of the Killjoy headquarters at the Killjoy Ranch. Love you, bye.
Love you, mean it.
Our voices are all muffled because our shirts are over our faces.
Well, it's just like we're wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Which we should have been doing this entire time if we actually social distanced.
We're not in public.
2 or more people is public.
And I'm 6 feet from you.
Okay.
I am. Oh, now he's going to walk off.
He probably
like,
just smelled it.
I left y'all with that little present. I'm going to go over here.
Well, then it took him that long to get up.
Whew. Okay, bye.
Bye.